Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today's date is July 17, 2018, and we're here with Jeff, the owner of this beautiful, original 1997 Ford F-250 heavy-duty Power Stroke diesel. And Jeff is going to give us the rundown on this truck. Jeff, tell us a little bit about this truck. How did you inquire about owning it? When did you acquire about owning it, and all the specs on this thing?
I bought the truck from the first owner in 2000, and I've had it ever since. The truck has hardly been used for towing. It's just been my family truck, and it spends a lot of time being parked.
Yeah.
It only has 142,000 miles on it.
Wow, and that's original miles?
Yes, that's the original. I bought it with, I believe, 36,000.
And you've maintained them miles?
I've maintained the miles, and I have all my service records that I've kept on the truck. I will show you.
Okay, great, great. So you got a bunch of service records on it,
I
oil
do.
change receipts, and all that stuff that's going to go along with the sale.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us, it is a four-wheel drive.
Yes, it is. And the tires are pretty new.
Yeah, let's see.
They got a couple thousand miles on them, and they have a warranty with them.
Okay. Okay. And
When are we doing next week? A week from today?
A week from today.
A week from today.
tell us some of the upgrades that you've done to this truck. What's been all done to it?
One of the upgrades I did is a TS6 switch. It's a 6-position program switch. First, that's stock there. That's fast idle. That's 50 horsepower. That's 75 horsepower. That's 100 horsepower. I have it on stock most of the time, unless I'm towing my quads. I have what is that thing called?
Gauge reader.
Yeah, it's an edge gauge, and it reads all the gauges in the engine. That's brand new. It's a 5-speed manual.
Does this truck leak, burn any
This-
oil of any?
This truck parks right here when I have it at home. As you can see my driveway, 0 leaks.
0 leaks.
0 leaks. It does not
Now, that's
leak
pretty rare for a diesel.
anything. I have an,
Yeah, it looks pretty dry under here.
it is, it's 0 leaks.
No rust.
No rust.
It's always been a desert truck.
No, I lived in Ely, Nevada
Uh-huh.
for the last 30 years. I just retired. I'm from here. I moved to Ely for the job, and I worked there for 30 years, and now I have this aftermarket air cleaner. Okay, real easy to maintain. It has 2 batteries. It has, and this is aftermarket. It's a 3-inch downpipe. The original pipe in these engines was built like this. It was flat, and it really restricted the exhaust.
Okay. So that makes it breathe a little better.
That makes it breathe a little better.
Okay.
Oil's been changed every 5,000 miles ever since I've had the truck.
And we got all the documents
I have,
documenting that.
I do all the work. I'm a mechanic.
All right.
But as you can see here in the engine too, this hasn't been cleaned. You can tell it's all dusty and dirty.
Right.
There's no leaks. There's no leaks anywhere.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
all
it just
colors
doesn't
look pretty
leak.
nice and dry. No seepage, no leakage.
Nope. And it doesn't burn oil. It does not use oil.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Here's another little thing. I added these 2 lights in the front. Forgot about those. They come on with the brights
Okay.
if the switch is on, and this is part of that system. This is the relay switch
Okay.
for them lights.
Okay.
Nothing else on. I do have right here. If you want to add some more gauges, this makes it real easy to do. It's part of the edge system. You just they screw right onto the end here. A little thing like this will come, and so like if you wanted to add a couple different gauges,
Okay, cool. Yeah.
and it's in the instructions.
AC works. Blows
AC
cold?
works great. The AC has been replaced. I'm gonna say 10 years ago.
Okay. Would you go ahead and start it up for us?
I will.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there's no knobs, none of that.
Give it a little bit of gas. sounds good. It definitely sounds good. The
clean.
seats are nice, no rips or tears.
No, oh no, and this back seat does fold up. It's just I've always had it down. It's
Okay.
like brand new.
Okay.
But yeah, the guy
The
who.
carpets look nice.
Oh yeah, I've always had these mats in there.
Wow, carpets are like brand new.
Yeah. I keep it vacuumed. I'm a kind of nut.
Yeah. And dash is in good shape. No cracks on the
No
dash.
cracks in the dash.
That's good. Headliner's in good shape.
It's always been parked, not in a garage, but under an awning.
Okay. Well, yeah, 'cause it's probably too big for a garage.
Well, my garage in Ely it fit, but I was always working on vehicles.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. Well, hey, we appreciate the deal. We appreciate you giving us the opportunity to purchase this truck, and it's been a pleasure, man. And
for me
it
too.
is nice.
Thanks. And I'll show you the paperwork when we get done here.
All right, sounds great. Buying cars from because you so meticulously take care of them, huh?
I did. I took real good care of this truck. This is the clutch or the flywheel that's in there now. So if anybody does flywheel work or clutch work, they need to know that this is in there.
Okay.
Okay, that's
That'll
why
go along with the truck, so that'll be
it goes with the truck.
okay. Good.
Okay, this is when I first bought it. My first oil change. I keep the differential oil changed, the transfer case fluid changed. I flushed antifreeze when I'm supposed to. Repacked the front wheel bearings. Repacked. I keep the rear wheel bearings repacked. Oil lube filter. All that's oil lube filter. New tires at 69.5. Oil lube filter. Fuel system treatment. I put it in all the time. I didn't write that down very long. New clutch and trans. New transfer case oil and transfer case fluid and add fuel treatment at 76,000. Oil lube filter, oil lube filter. I rotated, kept tires. Changed the differential oil again at 90,000, front and rear. And a new air compressor, I told you about that. That was at 118,000 miles
And that was
in 2009.
Okay.
Okay. Transmission fluid, changed power steering, transfer case, brake fluid, clutch fluid. I changed all the fluids
Okay.
at 120,000 miles. New battery on the driver's side at 123,000 miles. Oil lube filter, rebelt transmission at 127,000 miles. And it's a new flywheel, new clutch, throwout bearing, everything's new in there. Okay, they sent me the wrong transmission, so I had to put another transmission in it.
Really?
Yes. It was under warranty and everything.
Uh-huh.
They sent me a transmission without a vent, and I called them, and they said, go ahead and put it in, it'll work, because now it vents out the tower. I did it. I shouldn't have. My first trip I took, I drove 500 miles on a little hunting trip, blew the front seal out of the transmission, because there's no vent. So they sent me the second transmission, it had the vent in it. I haven't had a problem. As you can see, no leaks.
Yeah. Pretty dry down there.
Okay. 424.16, 131,000 new rear brakes, new rear brake cable, new differential oil, new rear axle seals. In 16, it has a pivot front end. The seals in the center, the bushings, I replaced them where it pivots. They're brand new. I changed them in 16, and the truck hasn't gone hardly. A new battery at 131,000 on the passenger side. That's it.
Well, there you have it. Got all the scoop down on this truck, and that's a pretty good lowdown and good history vehicle report of the vehicle. I like that. That shows real good documentation of the truck, and it shows that the owner really took care of it and made sure that everything was done properly and on time. He took care of his truck. You can definitely say that. It's got a nice forward bed liner too in it, so that's pretty cool. This box now.
Front end tie rods.
Uh-huh.
That's just a piece of chrome trim around the fender well.
Just an extra, not because it needs it. Now these front end parts, Do we need to put these front end parts on?
No. I bought them a long time ago.
Just because?
I have a turn signal light. I got it at a garage sale. I got it for $2.
I figure why not?
Yeah.
So it's got all the brand new front end parts if the front end ever
if
needs
you ever
some
have
help.
problems, you have the parts.
Okay, well that's good.
You're not gonna have problems. I never did. 2 oil filters for that engine.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what that is, but it's it's a light, a little marker light I got at the same garage sale. More front end parts. There's an idler pulley, a brand new alternator, 1 U-joint, 1 extra fuel cap. These are all front end parts except for that box right there. That's a set of front disc brakes for this truck, which it does not need.
Okay.
But you have disc, and they're really nice, high quality.
So whenever the pads get a little low, we got some new pads we can throw on.
These are front seals, front axle seals.
The truck doesn't need any of this.
No, doesn't need any of it. I live 25 miles from the parts store.
Okay.
So I had a stock of parts at home for my truck, so I didn't have to drive.
Well, that's smart thinking. A man who loved his truck and took very good care of it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I purchased this truck a couple days ago, and I'm ready to put it up for sale. This truck is a 97. Whoever knows these trucks knows that this is the last year for this body style. This truck is the cream of the crop. 97 7.3 turbo diesel. Truck only got 142,000 miles. The seats, the carpeting, everything on this truck is just like crazy new. Check it out. Check out the carpets in this thing. The seats. Stupid truck, guys. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, today's date is July 20th, 2018. And we're on the streets of Las Vegas here. And we're cruising the 97 Ford F-250. And we are getting on the freeway here.